Hello everybody, this is KGM Gamer here. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video because I've been very busy and lazy, I guess you could say. So this is my first video on Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and so I thought I'd show you what my guns are like and what I have. This probably won't be what my guns are like forever, I can tell you that, but this is what they are as of right now. So let's get to it. Click on my inventory, and you can see here's a general overview of my guns. And I'll start down here with the GSGS or G3SG1, and let's click to inspect. This is a GSG31 Green Apple. It's not a stat track, obviously, but I don't really care about for this gun anyway. I don't use autos that much, and it is a minimal wear, I believe. So this is not too bad of a gun. Moving on, this is my only one that is not at least military spec or worse, because on my other page here it's just the ones I don't have any skins for, or like the backup ones, other my cases. So here I have a USPS Torque minimal wear. I really like this skin. It's very nice, and it's just a good gun. I think this is better than the P2000, except I like my skin on the P2000 better, but we'll get to that in a bit. So here is my UMP45, and it is a Blaze. It's a very nice color. Like, this is one of my favorite skins, but I really want it on the Desert Eagle, but it's just so expensive. So that would be hard to get. But it is very nice, yes. Here's my Tech 9. This is a Tech 9 Isaac, one of my favorite skins for the Tech 9. It's just a beautiful gun. I mean, my brother really likes this one too. I mean, I might only be a military spec, but it looks just like a fantastic skin. And here is one of my first stat tracks. I got this case not too long ago. It is a stat track Mag 7 Heaven Guard. I don't use a Mag 7 at all, so it's not worth anything to me, but I only use it when I have to in like armor race or something. But yes, one of the first stat tracks I have owned. And yeah, so that's the Mag 7. Here's my sawed off, and this is the sawed off Origami minimal wear. This is a pretty decent skin. I mean, it's not the greatest, but you know, it's a military spec, so it can't be all that great. And I think all these ones are also minimal wear. This one is minimal wear, factory new for the UMP45, field tested for the Isaac, factory new for the Heaven Guard, and minimal wear for this Origami. Sorry. Alright, here is my P2000, which would be the other one. I could replace that, but I'm not going to. It is a P2000 Pulse. I think it's minimal wear. This is a really nice gun. I think the skin on it is one of my favorites, because green is my favorite color, and the Pulse is one of the best skins I think out there. So that is a P2000. Moving on to the M249 System Lock. This is a wonderful gun. I think that it's very interesting. I mean, it kind of looks like a formula car, if you ask me. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the M249 anyway. I prefer the Negev, which I actually don't have a skin for anymore because I sold it. It was the Negev Loudmouth, which is one of the better ones out there. So that's the M249, and that was factory new. So let's go to one of my favorite pistols, the 5.7. This is a 5.7 Urban Hazard. A lot of people have this skin, and it's very nice. The color on it is good, it looks good, and it's cheap if you want to get it, if you actually buy skins. And that was a minimal wear. Here's my field tested Panthers, dual Berets. I actually like the scars that these guns have. It makes them look better in my opinion. I don't really use the dual Berettas a lot, but I like these guns. Okay, moving on right to the restricted shotguns, rifles, and SMGs and pistols. We have our first one is the XM1014 Heaven Guard. I really like this gun a lot. It's a beautiful gun, and it's a restricted, so it's not too bad. I used the XM114 a lot more than I used to now. Ever since I got the achievement for it, I'm like, hey, this is actually a pretty good gun. So I use it every now and then, and I think that's a factory new. Field tested, never mind. So here is one of my favorite guns that I own. It's my StatTrak SG553 minimal wear. This is one of my favorite skins in the whole entire game. Wait, the gun itself is good. I actually unboxed a SG553 factory new Cyrex and sold it and just bought this one for way more or for way less, and earned about $6 or $7 off of it since I sold the thing for $13. And I bought this for like $5 something, $5.80. So that was a good deal right there, considering that this is my favorite skin and it's only one notch below. And this is a StatTrak, so everyone likes StatTraks. Here is another StatTrak of mine. It is the StatTrak MP9 Ruby Poison Dart minimal wear. I made money off of this one too because I had a MP9 StatTrak Rose Iron, which is another restricted SMG, but I don't like the skin as much. So I got the Ruby Poison Dart instead, which I think is a way better, excuse me, way better skin. So that's that gun. And here is my StatTrak MAC-10 Maushaddy, sorry. Minimal wear is this one. I just picked this one up yesterday because I needed a skin for the MAC-10, and I decided to go for a StatTrak since I really use the MAC-10 a lot. It's a pretty solid gun, and I really like the skin on it too. And people get mad when you kill them with the MAC-10 because it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, here is my PB Bison Osiris. It is a minimal wear. Minimal wear, but it looks factory new except a little bit of brush on the stock and on the clip there in the front. But other than that, the whole body of the gun looks beautiful. And this is a nice skin. It's well worth it to me to have this. So that is my PP Bison. Moving on to the P250, we have the Supernova. I actually had a P250 Franklin, which is a pink, which is a classified, but I like this skin way better. So I have one of these, and this is one of my favorite guns, or favorite skins, I should say. The P250 is okay, but yes. I'm sorry, I'm yawning a lot right now, I don't know why, but that's my P250. Moving along to the last purple or restricted rifle, or actually it's a shotgun, is we have the Nova Koi. The Nova is a wonderful gun. It's very cheap, and it obviously it's shotgun, so at close range you're fucked if you get hit by it. So, and this one looks factory new except for a little bit of brush on the grip where you hold it on the tang there. So that is the Nova Koi. That was a minimal wear, like I said, I think. And here we have my Scar 20 Cardiac, which is a minimal wear. This is a beautiful skin, I think. The moment I laid eyes on this skin, I wanted it, so I got it, and it looks literally looks factory new except for a little bit on the end of the barrel. So it's a wonderful gun. if you like autos, then I recommend getting a decent one of these. I am trying to get a GSG-31 green apple, or not green apple, but I already have it. I'm trying to get a Chronos because that is a wonderful gun. Right, now second in the classified, we have my MP7 Nemesis. I'm not a huge fan of the MP7, but this gun makes me like the MP7 a little bit more. This is a beautiful skin. Just wonderful. I love it. I think it's a minimal wear. It might be a field tested, but if it is a field tested, it looks very beautiful for it. This always will make me remind of a movie, Super 8. And I like it because it looks better than a yellow jacket. That's MP7 Nemesis, and yes, it was minimal wear. Here's my M4A4 Dragon King. It is a minimal wear as well. This is one of my favorite guns, and it looks pretty dang good, nice, except for the little bit on the stock here, which is the only part that really makes it look bad, if you could consider that bad. And just a hair bit right there. But other than that, this gun is very nice. That's always been one of my favorite skins. That is the M4A4 Dragon King. And here's my highest end Pindle. We have a Glock 18 Water Elemental. It is a field tested, although it looks about like a minimal wear. Heck, I'd even say it could be a factory new if you didn't see this brushing right here. But yeah, beautiful gun. This is my favorite skin for the Glock 18. I had a Bunsen burner and I upgraded from this. Here we have my Galil AR Eco. I just upgraded from a Galil AR Cerberus a couple days ago. And I like this one way better. It's a very nice gun. I mean, green is my favorite color, like I said, and it clashes really good at the white. So that's my Galil AR, and that one's a field tested, I think. Nope, that's a well worn. Okay. I used to have a Glock 18 Bunsen burner, P250 valence, and carbon fiber. Alright, here we have the FAMAS. I just got this one yesterday as well. This is the FAMAS after image. I traded away to my brother my FAMAS neural net stat track to get this one, because this skin is a beautiful skin. I wish it was a stat track, and it was hard to give up a stat track, especially a purple stat track, but I did, and I like this skin way better. So that is the FAMAS after image. I think that's a minimal wear. Yes, it is. Here's my minimal wear Desert Eagle Cobalt Disruption, my highest pistol. It's really good. If it basically looks factory new. I mean, there's just one little spot here and in between the grooves, but other than that, it looks perfect. And who doesn't like the Deagle? I mean, seriously, it's a powerful gun. And moving on to one of my favorite guns, the AWP, or the AWP. I have 3 stickers on this weapon. One is a hollow, which is this one right here. The other 2 are not hollows. But it is an AWP Electric Hive. And I really want to get a stat track AWP, since I use the AWP a lot. But they're just so much money. And the cheapest one you can get is an AWP Worm God, and there's still a good chunk. But yeah, this is a beautiful weapon. The Electric Hive is a pretty good skin. And a couple days ago, I just unboxed a couple random cases, and I just missed a AWP Asimov stat track, and I was really pissed about that. I would have sold that instantly, bought myself a new game. But this is AWP Electric Hive. Moving right along, we have my AUG Bengal Tiger minimal wear. This This one also has one sticker on it. This is a wonderful skin. It looks fantastic. I mean, the fact that the like it mimics the underbelly of the tiger with the white here. It's just wonderful skin, and it looks really, really, really nice, except for a little bit on the back end of the stock, which I don't really ever notice anyway, because it's against your chest, and then this area right here, which does kind of bother me, but that doesn't make it a worse of a gun. It's still a very good gun, and the AUG is nice. So moving on to our last pink, we have the AK-47 Redline, field tested. This is one of the best-selling guns out there, and I got a trade-up contract. I got a new one a couple of days ago, but I had stickers on this one, so I kept it and I sold the other one. Earned $6. So this is a wonderful weapon. It just looks mean and makes the it gives the AK-47 a whole new look. And I have had a Cartel and an Elite build with my first skin on it, but AK-47 Redline, wonderful gun. And moving to my last weapon, which is my only red rifle, or red gun. I used to have AUG Chameleon, but I got the Bengal Tiger because I like it better. And yeah, I just love this gun. So here's the P90 Asimov minimal wear, and it has a hollow sticker on it, which I like. And this gun looks beautiful. It literally looks factory new. There is not a brush of stuff on it except right here, and it's very small, and you can't hardly even see this one right there, and it's like not even noticeable. So this is not even worth getting a factory new gun on, especially with this gun. So this is my entire arsenal here, and here's another overview of all the weapons that I own, and I can give you a quick of all the weapons I used to own. For the G3S G1, I used to own a Polar Camo. USPS Torque, I've always had that. UMP45, I used to have a Stat Track Corporal, but I hate the Corporal. It looks ugly as shit, so I got rid of it. A Tech 9, I used to have a Sandstorm. Mag 7, this is my first skin on it. Same thing with the Shot Off. P2000, I never had a skin on this, but I like this gun a lot. Only skin on the M249. This is my first skin on the 5.7 as well. Nope, I had an orange peel on the 5.7, that's right. But this one's better, obviously. Dual Berettas, I used to have a Contractor or something like that before I got the Panthers. Heaven Guard, first skin on there. This is technically my third skin on the SG553. Because I had a Pulse, a regular Pulse, which was field tested originally, and then I unboxed a factory new SG553 Cyrix, and I got rid of that and got this, which I like a lot more. And I had a Rose Iron and a Deadly Poison before I had this. Before this, I had a MAC-10 Candy Apple, and I also had a MAC-10 Curse. So that's that. PP Bison, I had a Chemical Green and a Sandash, which was actually the first gun I got from a drop, and that's when I started getting into it. P250, I had a Valence and a Franklin until I got the Supernova. Nova, the only skin I ever had was the Nova Koi. Very nice skin. Scar 20, I said I had a carbon fiber on it, which is true. MP7, I had an Urban Hazard. M4A4, only skin. Glock 18, I had a Bunsen burner. Clearly AR, I had a Cerberus and a Rocket Pop at one point. FAMAS, I had a Neural Net and a Cyanospatter. Desert Eagle, I had a Bronze Dago, a Midnight Storm, and one other one. I can't remember the name. Oh, Urban Rubble was the other one. Op, I have only had I had a Pit Viper as well, which I actually like that skin a little bit better, but this is a pink and that's a purple, so That's okay. Bengal Tiger, like I said, I had the Chameleon. I also had a Condemned, and I think I had a Torque at one point as well, and a Radiation Hazard I also had. So that's the AUG. My AK-47, I had a Cartel for a little tiny bit until I got this, which I don't really like the Cartel anyway, and I had a Elite build. So that is that. P90, which is one of my favorite weapons as well. I had a module for my first one. No, Elite build, and then I had a module. And I had a Trigon, but I got rid of that one as well. And I also had a Battle Scarred Asimov, but that's that. So that's my entire gun collection. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Watch more Counter-Strike videos. It's one of my favorite games, so I'm going to be recording a lot, so see you guys later.